the owner of this product do not benefit enough from the multi-billion-dollar cocoa industry. Mr. Chairman, considering the importance of this singular crop to our livelihood as a nation, and I felt the book by Dr. Koku-Fosu-Asare, which aimed at examining the role of the states in the cocoa industry, is very apt and well timed. There is a growing number of countries, including China and Colombia, who seek to carve out a portion of the cocoa industry for their countries. Ladies and gentlemen, seeing this enviable position of Ghana as the producer of the world's best cocoa, we cannot relent and be responsible for a decline in this status as the world's best cocoa producer. The state has a very important role to play in ensuring the survival and the growth of our cocoa industry. Considering the caliber of the person of Dr. Koku-Fosu-Asare, I'm very, very confident that this book will provide key insights and recommendation to the state and to guide our efforts in enhancing the development of our cocoa industry. Mr. Chairman, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Koku-Fosu-Asare for this great contribution to the nation and the singular symbol of his efforts in the cocoa industry, which is Ghana cocoa. And on this note, on behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I wish to declare the Ghana cocoa industry the role of the states duly launched. Thank you so much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong.
No one can tell me that he hasn't benefited from the cocoa industry. Then also the fact that cocoa plays a major role in the Ghanaian economy. I'm sure his book catalogs gives an account of the many ways that this country benefits from cocoa. But before the reforms, indeed, it was a major contribution to the tax revenue of this country. Now, anybody who does political economy of cocoa will realize that for a long time, our farmers were not treated fairly because all the monies were going to finance the government budget. I believe cocoa will still be relevant in the years ahead. And I should also say that we should be careful about the oil curse. Don't let the euphoria of the oil kill the spirit that we have in revamping the cocoa industry for the benefit of millions of our people.
And writing a book titled Ghana's Cocoa Industry, the Role of the State. As I indicated, I'm a son of two cocoa farmers. My mother and my father were cocoa farmers. My current mother is Mama Grant, who is a cousin of my mom, the cocoa farmer. And I remember what her cousin told me, that's my mother. She said, okay, when I went to secondary school, he said, could you meet me? I am on you. So they would say, me do cocoa. So cocoa has been all the time ringing in my ears And as a small boy growing up on the cocoa farm, my big brother, who is a Bushapenyi, also almost took my eye off when we were plugging cocoa. So we were plugging and we saw a snake, and he panicked, and he was running away. Instead of holding the stick, he didn't hold the, those of you, what is used in plugging the cocoa, the shell. He rather held the stick and was running, and a small boy was running after him, and I got a deep cut on top of my right eyebrow. It motivates me to try and look at the cocoa industry and how the country has benefited from the exploits of cocoa farmers, and whether we have been grateful to them, whether we have not been grateful. If you haven't been grateful, the need for us to do more for cocoa farmers. We lost the leadership to Ivory Coast 1996, 1997. We need to do well to do that. Cote d'Ivoire overtook us in 1976-77 because of the important role of the state, the Ivorian government, under the late Ofubuani. So not only in Ghana, but in every part of the world, the state has an important role in this sector.
4%, whilst we tax diamond 0.14%. So if you consider all the things that cocoa farmers have done, the importance of the cocoa industry, I personally think that if the state doesn't get itself involved in the area of quality control, in the area of providing incentives for the cocoa farmers, intervening measures, replacing the old aged trees, and then encouraging the youth to take over from the old cocoa farmers, the issue of getting the better prices on the international market, the FOB prices. Our cocoa farmers are illiterate. How do they get onto the international market to negotiate for good prices? So I think that the state has an important role. We should not kid ourselves into thinking that we have oil, we have this. That is not as sustainable as the cocoa industry. So I think personally, I will argue that the states will continue to play important roles in the cocoa growing areas, particularly with the provision of social amenities, schools, hospitals, electricity, and name them. These are things that are needed in the rural communities to attract or to prevent or to stem the rural-urban migration. Another good thing also that the state can do to assist our cocoa industry is to put in place measures that will attract investors into cocoa communities to also invest. There are so many byproducts of cocoa. The husk it goes waste as we speak, or it's been going waste till now. But the husk can be used for soap. So we can set a soap industry in the cocoa growing areas to manufacture soap. Cocoa farmers themselves have a way of turning the husk into soap. Then the nectar, the sweet nectar around the cocoa beans, it can also be used for jam. We can also produce alcoholic beverages from cocoa. So all these things are very important for the sustainability of the cocoa industry. And the investor the investor will not go and as it were, get electricity into the cocoa community. The investor will not get these amenities there. It's the government. And so those of us who believe in who are neo-structuralists, we think that the state will have to create that environment.
Nana Abudankwe Kufuado, I officially unveiled and launched this book.
Yes, and pose with them for the